Hey everyone, this is Fireman O'Connell. I was the Dep CEO in the Huntington Ashland NRS station there in Huntington for a few months. I was in Dep for a year. A lot of people helped me out. I tried to help out everyone I could, get ready for boot camp and, get ready to transition over to the Navy life. I figured to make a quick video, since you guys have the Facebook group, kind of give everyone like a short brief on what boot camp's like and what life after boot camp is like. Like a lot of things like Petty Officer McCulley and Petty Officer Riddle and May have been telling you guys. It's pretty legit. I mean, when you go to basic, your first 2 weeks or so, they're going to be really rough. They are. Like, everyone goes through it. It's just mainly because you're disconnected from your family, you're disconnected from your friends and relatives and everything, and it's really going to be the hardest part of boot camp, and you just have to focus through it. Remember why you're going, and just that kind of stuff. As far as the rest of boot camp goes, you're going to do a lot of marching. I don't know if they still go over marching and everything with you in Dep. If they don't, it's really basic stuff. You can go completely unprepared. That's how boot camp is set up pretty much. Like, you can go in completely unprepared and walk out of there more squared away than someone that went in there with like a year of experience. You know what I mean? There's the knowledge exams and stuff. A lot of that stuff you really can't study much for in Dep. You can kind of go into like the naval history and maybe some basic seamanship, but it's all stuff that they'll teach you there. The biggest stuff you want to learn in Dep is definitely your general orders. Absolutely, you have to know your general orders. It'll help you out with inspections and things like that, and make your life a whole lot easier. Easy shit to remember. Then you have rank recognition. Easy shit too. It doesn't take too long. Now, I went there knowing my rank recognition for several months. I knew it for since maybe a few weeks into Dep at all. You're gonna second guess yourself at first. You're gonna, well, I do at least, because I'm a nuke, overthink everything. But you're gonna kind of want to second guess yourself on the knowledge you already have. Just don't. Just be confident. You don't have to be cocky, but just make it known that you know what you're supposed to know going into there, and it's gonna show up in your Dep test too. Your Dep test is gonna have some questions that'll catch you by surprise. Just know your basic stuff, like your general orders, rank recognition, know how much a fathom is, and just kind of stuff like that. As far as other things to do prepare, if you're worried about your swimming, because I didn't spend a whole lot of time trying to teach myself how to swim before going, and I really didn't know going in. It's not that bad. It's not as scary as you think. A lot of you could probably just go ahead and just make the jump and swim the 50 yards or whatever it is without any problems. If you can't, you'll go swimming every day until you can do it. You really don't have to be afraid too much of that. What I've learned about the Navy is that every step of the way, there's always someone there to give you a hand and kind of help you out. At Recruit Training Command, a lot of newbies are going to be rough on you. Petty officers and chiefs, they're going to treat you like, the way they treat recruits. Just know, it's not going to be like that all the time. It's just, boot camp is a way for you to kind of get a solid foundation for, just the way you should always know to conduct yourself and just the basic principles. That's the stuff they try to beat into you. That's why they treat you like recruits, is so that you really hone in on those skills. Because no one's going to really pressure you too much out in the fleet. Of course, I'm not going to be in the fleet for a while, but just at your general A school and stuff, all your military bearing and everything, it's very noticeable. Not a lot of people are going to call you out on it, and it's important that everything you learn in boot camp, you just got to hold with you. A lot of people get here, they feel the relaxed environment, and it's easy to kind of slouch off. Don't do that. You can stand out so much more if you don't just forget everything that you learned. So once you get out, it's great. Honestly, you go to your A school. If you have an A school, if you just go out to the fleet, whatever you do, it's basically you're in this really big family. There's people here to help you out with anything you need. If you're struggling financially, if you need advice on stuff, if you need counseling, There's so many services here, civilian and military, that are always there to help you out. I mean, it's a great decision. It really is. You know, it definitely helped me. Just helped me out in life. You know, there I was in Huntington, just kind of floating day to day. You know what I mean? If you're in DEP now, you probably already know the kind of feeling. You know, it's like you've made this goal. You joined the Navy, but you haven't actually done anything yet, and it kind of sucks until you actually get out there and do something. But once you get the ball rolling, it fucking speeds by, and you just start going. Definitely listen to the petty officers. It's funny to mess around and stuff, especially if you're there for a long time. It's really easy to get to know them and kind of mess around with them, but everything they say is serious stuff. It's stuff you should seriously consider. As far as relationships go in the Navy, you know what you can and can't do. Man, I'm not going to say much more than that, because the hell, dude, I'm like 20. Just keep your head on straight. Stay focused. It's not that bad. It sucks for a little bit. It gets better. You start to get a real feeling. You start to feel proud after a while, because especially when you do that little cap ceremony after battle stations and they switch it from recruit to Navy. It's one of the best feelings in the world. You've been up 24, 30 hours or so. You're falling asleep standing up, but it's definitely one of the best feelings in the world. So, other than that, definitely try to stay in shape and stuff. Like, we had a few people that struggle with the PFA. Just stay on it. Develop good habits. They're going to kind of force you into some habits at boot camp. Stay on those habits. It doesn't hurt you. It takes up time and everything, and I can't really stress that enough. Stick with some of the habits you get in boot camp, because they really will help you out in the long run. Other than that, just enjoy your time in DEP. Looking back, it would have been nice to have, done a little bit more before I left. Kind of caught me by surprise. One day it's a year, and the next day it's like tomorrow. So definitely enjoy yourself. Enjoy your time with your family. Enjoy your time with your friends, because it's likely going to be a while. It's likely going to be longer than you thought it would be before you get to see any of them again. So just enjoy every second. That's the best advice I can give you. When you go to boot camp, remember why you joined, remember what's important to you, and you'll do a great job. Like, it's so easy. As long as you really want to be there, there's nothing you can really do to mess up, honestly. Don't be nervous. Anything else to be ready for boot camp? You got fitness, academics, are going to teach you a lot of that there. Hands-on training, real good stuff. Marching, bug petty officer. Maybe he'll teach you to march if he remembers. If not, I'll be around eventually, I'll help you guys out with some of the exact marching they do there. Took a look at that new handbook they gave you guys on the NRS Huntington page. It's awesome stuff. Like, I wish I'd have had that. But I'm taking up enough of your time. If you guys have any questions, feel free to add me. Like, above these videos, you can go to my profile. Just add me. Like I said, I was Huntington NRS, DEP CO or whatever. So just add me and message me. I don't care who you are. I don't care when it is. I may be busy. It may take me a little bit to write you back, but I definitely will. Any questions you have about the Navy. So, being fresh in, I can tell you, first-hand experience where you'll be like a month or a month and a half or so. Absolutely. So, I'll go ahead and let you guys go. Like I said, enjoy your time in DEP. You guys will do good stuff. It's a great experience, and I just hope that everyone going into it can just enjoy it as much as I have. It's really an easy thing to do without trying. So, guys, take it easy. This is Fireman O'Connell, Nuclear Machinist Mate, Fireman, Submarine Service O'Connell. Signing out. Peace.